So after 2 legs, it's Andrew Appleton, Martyn Williams and Phil Ashcroft who lead the 500s at the moment on the points. Martyn Sturgeon, first one up to the line. We got Martyn Williams, who's unbeaten so far. He's in this one. Phil Spencer, and nearest us it is Gareth Hickmott, nearest the commentary box, that is. The young ladies are taken off by the mother hen there, and away we go. Martyn Sturgeon gets a good start. Gareth Hickmott on the outside, and Martyn Williams is last away. So it is Martyn Sturgeon who leads, Gareth Hickmott in second, and Martyn Williams, who's been dominating so far, last away. He's putting the pressure on Gareth Hickmott at the moment. Martyn Sturgeon's getting away though, and Martyn Williams is not increasing. He's going quite slow. So what the problem is there, I'm not sure, but Martyn Sturgeon it is. Gareth Hickmott in second, then Martyn Williams. And then let's see a local southern centre boy with the upright, that's Phil Spencer. Well, very strange this is. Martyn Williams has been so supreme, but he's going very, very slowly. But Gareth Hickmott is closing in on Martyn Sturgeon. Still Martyn holds him off. And Martyn Williams has pulled out. So Martyn Williams there pulled out onto the infield. I think he may have caught a stone or something. He's looks a bit shaken up. But look at the battle up front, side by side, wheel to wheel. Gareth Hickmott on the inside of Martyn Sturgeon now. Martyn losing out, fights back as he goes in, as pit turns, back up into the lead goes Martyn Sturgeon. There's no way that Gareth Hickmott will give up. He will chase every inch of that track. And then of course we got Phil Spencer still circulating. But going out high, wide and handsome, Martyn Sturgeon, he's lifted a big gap. Gareth Hickmott tries to come through, but to no avail. The win there for Martyn Sturgeon with Gareth Hickmott in second place and Phil Spencer coming around for third. A win then for number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Second place at number 7, Gareth Hickmott, and third, 921 Phil Spencer. Winning time at 1 minute 44.66. 1 minute 44.66. Rory Cavill, first one up to the tapes. Tommy Cooper, centre of the track, 153, next up to the tapes. Nearest the commentary box with the upright machine there, Bill Haynes, number 11. Right next door to Bill Haynes is Andrew Appleton. That'll be a surprise for him. Wonder if Bill could get off the line as quick as Andrew. Good start there from Andrew Appleton. Richard Smith there, right up in the middle of the pack, comes up into second place and doing the chasing, but again Andrew Appleton really is the master. He's the British Masters champion and he's proven he's the master the way he's riding this weekend. He's yet to be beaten. He was undefeated yesterday on the smaller track. Andrew Appleton in lead, Richard Smith in second, Thomas Cooper in third, in fourth place Phil Harris, fifth Simon Cohu, and in sixth place Bill Haynes. That's the order as they come round, but Andrew Appleton now pulling away. And just look at the speed he's going. And we've got a bike on fire at the top on the circuit. So the marshal's going across to help the bike with the fire extinguisher, putting the fire out. Andrew Appleton starts his final lap. Richard Smith in second. Thomas Cooper in third. Phil Harris on the wet lake here in fourth place. Then Simon Cohu. As Andrew Appleton then comes over the line to take the checkered flag. Richard Smith gets second place. Thomas Cooper third. Well, that was Rory Coville up there with a rather hotter machine than he hoped to have. The result, a win for number 4, Andrew Appleton. In second place, number 33, Richard Smith. Third, 153, Thomas Cooper. Fourth, 297, Phil Harris. Fifth, number 60, Simon Cohu. And in sixth place was number 11, Bill Haynes. 1 minute 33.37. 1 minute 33.37. Sometimes some of the grass tracks are not always blessed with the best of weather in October. Just going to ask poor old Adrian Croft at Wyvern, because he's been troubled with some wet weather. But 4 years and 5 fantastic grass tracks for the Danebury Club in glorious weather every year. Their next year's meetings on the 14th of October. Off the line you go, Tim Nobes is there. So Tim Nobes leads. Now Phil Ashcroft has been looking very, very quick indeed through the early races, but now he's doing the chasing as Tim Nobes leads. Now just watch this rider, because he is so spectacular to watch. Tim Nobes out in front, doing the business. He even gets time to look over his shoulder to check where Phil Ashcroft is. He's in second place. Adrian Cutler's in third, and Rob Snow in fourth place. And poor old Rory Coville on the way back up. You could say you've got hot pants now, Rory. But good to see you okay. And of course, bad luck yesterday and bad luck today for Rory Coville. Tim Nobes out in front of Phil Ashcroft. These two well clear. And a battle between the Southern Centre boys there at the back. Adrian Cutler just holding off Rob Snow. Tim Nobes then with 1 lap to go. Phil Ashcroft going well still in second place. Well, of course, in this one we've Anthony Bougourd. He was should have been out there. He's not out there. David Durham's a non-starter. 1 lap to go for Adrian Cutler, being chased by Rob Snow. He had a busy time, and well, Tim Nobes is only just going to get there. Looking down his machine as he goes over the line, so hopefully it's nothing too serious there. And it's a steel shoe that's gone. That's okay, so nothing mechanical. A win for number 12, Tim Nobes. Second, 83, Phil Ashcroft. Third, 97, Adrian Cutler. And fourth, 189, Rob Snow. Time 1 minute 44.96. 1 minute 44.96. Race 24 then, back with the 500 sidecars. We've got, in this one, we've got the Dutch boys back out again. And in fact, we also got Nick Radley. So Nick Radley and Craig Mathison first up to the tapes there. Also waiting patiently, Wilfred and Dennie Detz there in the blue, number 4. We've also got Mike Reed back out in this one. Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. And also Wayne as well. So we got son and dad in this one. Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. There, number 56. So it's the 2 Reeds. But, well, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz have been getting quicker, but so far, leading, it is Nick Radley. They're, of course, leading on points at the moment. And the Dutch boys there, number 4, on the outside here is the commentary box. But it's Nick Radley who gets the drop. He gets a whole shot as he goes to those pit turns. Nick Radley leads. The Dutch boys try to come round, and then they do come round side. It's side by side as they come down the back straight. And Nick Radley just with his nose in front. So Nick Radley is yet to be beaten out in front of this one. The number 21 it is. Craig Mathison in the chairs, getting very, very tight. Side by side again. Number 4, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz are right with them. And keeping a watching brief. Back in third place is Wayne Reed and Clive Preston, waiting to pounce if anything happens here. But again, the Dutchmen try to close in on Nick Radley. They don't succeed, and Nick Radley holds the line. Tremendous riding here with Nick Radley out in front. And they switch to the inside line. It looks like they're through. And they've got through ahead on Nick Radley. Nick Radley's been headed for the first time today with Wilfred, Detz and Dennie Detz. They tried that outside line, it didn't succeed, but they went for the inside line and they've done the business. And they lead Nick Radley. What a race this is turning out to be. Will Nick Radley fight back? Wayne Reed still holding that third place. Down at the back, Mike Reed. 1 lap to go. And these Dutch boys have really got this track sorted out, that's for sure. And as they go down the back straight, Nick Radley losing ground now, and it looks like the Dutch boys are going to take victory. The checkered flag is made ready, and it's going to go to Wilfred and Dennie Detz. They take the checkered flag. Nick Radley, Craig Mathison, followed by Wayne Reed, and then Mike Reed in that order. Result of race 24, a win for number 4, Wilfred and Dennie Detz. In second place, number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison, the first time they've been beaten today. In third place, number 56, Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. And fourth, 57, Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. Winning time, 1 minute 47.33. 1 minute 47.33. So the colourful 111, Mark Detz and Gerald Elsing out in this one. They are so far unbeaten, but of course this time they come up against the British champion Shaun Harvey with Andy Colvin. Well, thank you very much. Somebody's just bought us a free ice cream, and that's wonderful. I think that was that the ice cream man itself? But thank you very much. That was fantastic. Well done. This will be difficult this time, won't it? I'll be commentating with ice cream in one hand, microphone in the other. I hope I don't lick the wrong one. Thank you very much. That was a very lovely thought of you, what the ice cream's in. Well, the Dutch boys are there again. So 111, Mark Detz and Gerald Elsing, but only just. They lead. Shaun Harvey chasing in second place. Andy Kerrison third. Then it is number 17. Well, he's absolutely dominated proceedings. He's going to be the only unbeaten outfit. So 111, Gerald Elsing on his own ahead of the British champion Shaun Harvey. And he's pulling away as they go down that back straight with a clear lead here. The Flying Dutchman Mark Detz and Gerald Elsing come on to their final lap. Shaun Harvey, Andy Colvin chasing, and Andy Kerrison. And then it's Scott Francis with the other Dutch boys just ahead of Paul Moorcock. But no disputing who's going to win this one. It's going to be 111. All the ones, Mark Detz and Gerald Elsing come down the hill for the checkered flag and victory in race number 25. race 25 and a win for 111. Mark Detz and Gerald Elsing. In second place, number 72, Shaun Harvey and Andy Colvin. Third, number 69, Scott Francis and John Skinner. In fourth place, number 8, Andy Kerrison and Richard Filimore. Fifth was number 11, Jojo van der Verve and Eric Van Dyke. And in sixth place, number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Winning time 1 minute 46.89. 1 minute 46.89. Wow, just two outfits in this one. Number 3, Lester and Anthony Goodwin versus Tony Starke and Peter Halday. So a bit of a match race here this time around. Well, there might only be two outfits out there, but they're really going for it here. Tony Starke pulling away, and it looks like number 3's got problems. So bad luck there for Lester Goodwin and Anthony Goodwin, with only just a couple in the race, and it looks like they're looking down the machine. I think they're going to go around for the points, so they're going to get going again. Wow, the bike sounds very, very rough indeed. So problems there for number 3, the Goodwins. Well, just one finisher, as you heard. Major problems there for number 3, the Goodwins. So it's a win there for 23, Tony Starke and Andy Sweeting. Or I should say Peter Halday, of course, his new passenger, Peter Halday with Tony. 1 minute 50.38. 1 minute 50.38. Right, away we go, 3:27. Richard Thomas there getting a good start, but already being overhauled. Steve Smith and his passenger Carl Pugh. And these two pulling away. Steve Smith then, a clear lead, followed by Richard Thomas, Darryl Sweetman, ahead of Andy Simons, the Cornish rider. Well, Steve Smith absolutely flying here with Richard Thomas, the former Cornish, doing the chase in. Andy Simons has moved up a place, and well, now Sweetland lost a lot of ground just coasting there in 4th place. Well, we're watching here absolute legend Steve Smith, multi-British champion, won his first title around 30 years ago, in fact. So certainly good to see him still racing and enjoying his racing. The famous number 2 outfit then heads down towards the checkered flag. Steve Smith then takes the checkered flag and victory ahead of Richard Thomas. So we have a result, win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. In 2nd place, number 60, Richard Thomas and Phil Stoneman. In 3rd place, number 93, Andy Simons and Darren Wills. And 4th, it was number 44, Daryl Sweetland and Mike Bishop. The winning time, 1 minute 44.55, 1 minute 44.55. Well, nearest the commentary box is Rob Wilson, and he's been dominating so far. Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen in the chair, and next to him is Phil Sims with Daniel Bray. Wayne Westaway on the inside. Yeah, get off the line. Wayne Westaway gets a good start, but not as quick as Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson's there. And Rob Wilson really motoring as he comes down the hill. And again, Rob Wilson flying just like he did on his previous occasions. Wayne Westaway's going very quickly as well. And well, Phil Sims has been left in the wake here. But you have to say that Rob Wilson looks so quick on one of the biggest grass tracks lengthwise we've seen in the UK this year. Very fast track indeed, and you can see just the speed that Rob Wilson is going is absolutely incredible. I'd love to put a time clock on here just to see how fast he's going down that straight, because he really is motoring. The former British champion looking so impressive. One left to go then for Rob Wilson. And Wayne Westaway, who's no slouch, is nearly half a lap behind now. So, checker flag then to the incredible Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Right, let's give you the result of race 28. A win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second, 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. And in 3rd place, number 8, Phil Sims and Daniel Bray. Winning time, 1 minute 40.42. 1 minute 40.42. Right, Duncan Tolhurst then comes up to the tapes first. Colin Blackburn nearest us, and Duncan's looked very quick today, as you've seen. Mark Heatley out in this one, 124. Also John Stafford, 81. Ian Lee Amos is in this one, and Miles Simmons. So we got a full grid of sidecars in this one. Simmons is just in there as well, and Duncan Tolhurst back in 3rd place. Miles Simmons comes on the inside of Colin Blackburn. Colin Blackburn fights back, but it's Miles Simmons that goes down the hill in the lead. Duncan Tolhurst comes up in the second place. Colin Blackburn all over the place there as he comes onto the infield. But up front it is the Cornishman Miles Simmons, these days living in Kent, and basically doing the business here against Duncan Tolhurst. Duncan's got work to do as he chases Miles Simmons. These two ahead of Mark Heatley, followed by Ian Lee Amos, then John Stafford in that order. And Colin Blackburn with problems there as he goes back up to the race paddock. Miles Simmons head here of Duncan Tolhurst, Terry Saunders. Ian Lee Amos closes in on Mark Heatley, looks at the inside line, and we have a change there. Mark Heatley fights back, he's on the outside of Ian Lee Amos. This is where the battle is now for third place, and up into that third spot goes Ian Lee Amos. Miles Simmons in with 1 lap to go from Duncan Tolhurst. Then it's Ian Lee Amos pulling ahead of Mark Heatley. John Stafford brings up the rear, and it's going to be Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley who are going to take the victory here in race number 29. Duncan Tolhurst and Terry Saunders get second place. Both those outfits we interviewed this morning for the official video. 183, Ian Lee Amos gets that next place with Simon Beanie in the chair, followed by Mark Heatley, 124, and then it's John Stafford coming around. Race number 29, a win for number 9. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In second place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Terry Saunders. Third, 183, Ian Lee Amos and Simon Beanie. Fourth, 124, Mark Heatley and Martyn Davis. And in fifth place, number 81, John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland. Winning time, 1 minute 41.39. 1 minute 41.39. Had you ever seen sidecar racing before?
I have actually. We had a stand at Oselbury, and I was fortunate enough to go around that circuit with Rick McCauley, but we went quite slowly.
This is a very, very fast circuit, very, very fast, and I believe John Hiscock is going to really wind it on for you, isn't he?
Well, there's not much I can do about it. Once I'm on there, I'm just glued on there.
Is this a possibility that you will be a passenger next year on a permanent basis to one of the outfits? Can we advertise your name to them?
Well, this will either kill me or cure me, the one or the other, you know.
Well, there we go. I'm sure if anybody's looking for a passenger next year, her name is Maggie Gwynn, and I'm sure she could be tempted to race on a regular basis. But it is John Hiscock. John Hiscock, though, gets second. Oh, John Hiscock bouncing all over the place. I wonder if he'd be doing that with Maggie on the back in a minute. That'd be interesting. So, Paul Whitelam, though, looking good. Did you see that, Maggie?
I did.
Yeah, right. And they come back down towards us. Paul Whitelam it is, John Hiscock in second, Paul Johnson in third. Paul Johnson on the outside of John Hiscock. He closes in on John Hiscock, swoops around the outside. John Hiscock fights back. Wheel to wheels, they go down the back straight, but Paul Johnson just getting the lead. But no! Back up into second place goes John Hiscock. This is a battle royal here between Paul Johnson and John Hiscock as Paul Whitelam gets away. Paul Whitelam then comes down the hill leading. John Hiscock has now broken away from Paul Johnson. Paul Johnson has Ryan Partridge behind him now. And then it is number 17, Ray Westbrook, the follow-up outfit. But no stopping Paul Whitelam. And he could be a threat in that semi-finals and finals, because they're looming when all the top ones are going to be coming out together as we reach towards a climax. 1 lap to go for Paul Whitelam. Well, if John Hiscock goes like this with Maggie on the back, I'll have to interview her when she comes back in because it's going to be incredible. 92, Paul Whitelam it is who leads. Checker flag and number 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale dominate that particular race. 184, John Hiscock gets second place with Gareth Bemister in the chair. Paul Johnson just holds on for that next place ahead of Ryan Partridge with Ray Westbrook in fifth place. The result of race number 30, a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. In second place, 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Bemister. Third place went to number 7, Paul Johnson and Russell Little. In fourth place, number 514, Ryan Partridge and Alan Elliott. And in fifth place, number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Winning time 1 minute 44.41. 1 minute 44.41. John Hiscock is just refueling. He'll be back around to pick up Maggie from the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Air Ambulance very shortly. Right, here we go. Maggie Gwynn from the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Air Ambulance is going around with John Hiscock, and as you see, the tapes are going to be down. There's going to be a proper 4-lap race, well, a demonstration race, of course, with Maggie on the back. Well, as you can see, John Hiscock is not going slow. It's not a slow lap. He's certainly winding that throttle on. And just look as they go around the pit turns. This is incredible. She's only been on an outfit once before. Isn't she doing a good job? And of course, the official DVD is covering this. Bob's Videos is covering the action here. He winds the throttle on as he goes down that back straight. Maggie there, hanging on for grim death. But I'm sure we got a new passenger for somebody for next year. A nice lightweight passenger, gentlemen, up there in the pits. If you want a nice blonde lady on the back next year, I'm sure she could take up sidecar racing. Why are they coming back there for the checkered flag? Why don't they go all the way round? Right, they're going to take the helmet off and going to go around and wave to everybody? I'm going to leave the helmet on. I don't blame you leaving the helmet on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, then, come on, this is your brave young lady from the air ambulance. Show your appreciation. She's going to come all around the track. That's the way. Let's hear those cheers, everybody. Marshals and St John, you'll be able to stand down for 20 minutes. Thank you. These are the riders for the 500cc semi-finals. Race number 31. Number 4, Andrew Appleton. Number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Number 12, Tim Nobes. Number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Number 921, Phil Spencer. Number 189, Rob Snow. Number 60, Simon Cohu. And number 11, Bill Haynes. So top to tail, numbers only then, 4, 15, 12, 7, 921, 189, 60 and number 11. They all go in race 31. Race 32, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. Number 153, Thomas Cooper. Number 33, Richard Smith. Number 297, Phil Harris. Number 97, Adrian Cutler. Number 36, Rory Cavill. And number 23, Chris Johnson. The numbers are 83, 153, 33, 297, 97, 36 and 23. We would have had number 25, Martyn Williams, in there, but unfortunately he took a stone and he's decided you can't see, you can only see double. So the riders come into line. We've got Andrew Appleton, Martyn Sturgeon, Tim Nobes, Gareth Hickmott, Phil Spencer, Rob Snow, Simon Cohu and Bill Haynes as the pace hots up. Tim Nobes is on 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Tim Nobes. His mechanics, are they helping him out? Poor old Tim's going to run all the way up there. Come on, mechanics, you need his help because he's on 2 minutes here. .45 seconds remaining, 45 seconds remaining. And here he comes. So it won't necessarily be the 4 riders over the line that qualify. They'll be decided on points to find the qualifiers. Tim Nobes chasing after him, and what a style of Tim Nobes there as he chases after Andrew Appleton. But it's the master yet again, Andrew Appleton out in front and leading this one, and he really does look impressive, and he's competing in the Grand Prix next year, the Grasstrack and Long Track Grand Prix, and he's going to be a threat out there. Tim Nobes in second place, Martyn Sturgeon, then this Gareth Hickmott, followed by Phil Spencer, Rob Snow and Bill Haynes in that order. But there's no disputing the leader, just look at him go. A chance to watch one of the greatest riders on the Grasstrack scene at the moment, Andrew Appleton. Tim Nobes then still in second place. Well clear of Martyn Sturgeon. Again, it's that battle going on between Martyn Sturgeon and Gareth Hickmott. They've had some tussles today. So 1 lap to go for Andrew Appleton. And the battle definitely for third place as Gareth Hickmott closes in on Martyn Sturgeon. He looks at the inside the line, tries to come up the inside, doesn't succeed. Martyn Sturgeon holds him off, hangs on to that third spot. Tim Nobes gets second, but look at the scrap there, they're wheel to wheel for the third spot. Well, I'll wait for the lap scores there, very, very close over the line for third and fourth. 15 got it on the line, I can tell you. Then number 7, very close. Phil Spencer gets 5th, Bill Haynes 6th, and Rob Snow in 7th. The result, a win for number 4, Andrew Appleton. Second, at number 12, Tim Nobes. Third, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Fourth, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Fifth, number 921, Phil Spencer. Sixth place, number 11, Bill Haynes. And seventh, 189, Rob Snow. Winning time, 1 minute 33.27. 1 minute 33.27. So race 32. The riders come up to the tapes. Richard Smith, Phil Ashcroft. It's Phil Ashcroft who hits the front first. Richard Smith right with him. But it's the Midland boy who takes the lead, with Richard Smith tucking in behind him. These two pulling away as they go down the back straight, but it's Phil Ashcroft looking very impressive on this big track. But Richard Smith now making a move, and Richard Smith looking at the outside line. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, side by side as they come down the home straight. Phil Ashcroft holding off Richard Smith. Then Thomas Cooper, followed by Phil Harris. Then Adrian Cutler. But up front it is Phil Ashcroft now starting to pull away from Richard Smith. And well, you have to say that Phil Ashcroft really mixing it with some of the big boys here today. Phil Ashcroft then ahead of Richard Smith. Richard Smith looks at the inside line, doesn't quite make it through. He'll come again. He's not giving up as he chases Phil Ashcroft all the way. Closing up again, closing again, looking tight at the inside line. Phil Ashcroft goes wide. Richard Smith comes alongside, and Richard Smith comes through. Tremendous racing there from Richard Smith as he blasts by Phil Ashcroft. He waited for his moment, he pounced on the inside, came through with a beautiful move. And Phil Ashcroft then is going to take second place unless he can do something here, but no, he eases off the throttle. He lets Richard Smith get away, and Richard Smith comes around to take checkered flag. One of the races of the day there, Richard Smith coming from the back against Phil Ashcroft. Thomas Cooper gets a third place. Fourth place will be Phil Harris, and that leaves Adrian Cutler to come round. Adrian Cutler then comes down over the line, gets a checkered flag. So a win for number 33, Richard Smith. In second place, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. Third, 153, Thomas Cooper. Fourth, 297, Phil Harris. Fifth, number 97, Adrian Cutler. The winning time, 1 minute 34.81. 1 minute 34.81. Next up, race 33 with 500 sidecar semi-finals. They're just working out the points for the Grand Solo Final. Well, here's the man of the moment. He really has looked impressive, hasn't he? The Dutchman there, 111, Mark Detz and Gerald Alsing, first up to the tapes. Colourful characters there from Holland. We've got Tony Starke in this one. Number 23 there, Tony Starke with Peter Halday in the chair. Then it is 56, Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. Also there, number 8, Andy Kerrison and Richard Filimore. We've got number 3, obviously Leicester and Anthony Goodwin have got their problems sorted out there in this one. And then it's the veteran there, Mike Reed. Mike and Mark Hopkins not had a good day today, but they're in the semi-finals. Didn't get a very good start. He's been left in the pack, so this will make it very, very interesting. In fact, he's back in 5th place, would you believe? Well, this is a real surprise here to see Mark Detz so far down the field after dominating the racing. The Goodwin's lead, Tony Starke second, Wayne Reed third, Andy Kerrison fourth, then Mark Detz, and then it is Mike Reed. Well, this could really open out the points now, because obviously points count here in the semi-finals. But the Goodwins making up for lost ground in the points now. Lester and Anthony Goodwin out in front. Tony Starke still there in second. With Wayne Reed chasing. Wayne Reed's had, over the past 4 or 5 years, has had some tremendous battles with Tony Starke. And he's chasing there in third place. And of course it shows that the 500 sidecars could be wide open, but look at Mark Detz right back down in 5th place. Tony Starke now coming under pressure. Wayne Reed comes up the inside. Wayne tries to get through the inside. Tony Starke holds him off as they go down that back straight from us, and Wayne Reed comes alongside, tries to come alongside, doesn't quite succeed. Tony Starke holds him back, and he's going in very, very quick into the corner, and he's got him. He's got through into 2nd place. Wayne Reed ahead of Tony Starke. Down to checker flag. 3:56 and 23. The result, win for number 3, Lester and Anthony Goodwin. 2nd, number 56, Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. 3rd, number 23, Tony Starke and Peter Halday. 4th, number 8, Andy Kerrison and Richard Filimore. In 5th place, 111, Mark Detz and Gerald Alsing. And in 6th place, number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. Winning time, 1 minute 46.84. 1 minute 46.84. So outfits on the line then. We got Nick Radley in this one, of course. We saw him have a great scrap earlier on with number 4, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz, and they're up against each other again, and this time in the semi. Got Shaun Harvey back out. We've got Scott Francis, number 69. Finally, Scott Francis comes up to the line. Starter pressing the buttons, they're away. Nick Radley on the inside. Number 4 got away quite slowly. He's right out on the outside, but he swoops around the outside, and look at this, there's wheel to wheel with the Dutchman on the outside of Nick Radley. Nick Radley just got the lead slightly. No, it's side by side. There's nothing in it at all. Nick Radley and, well, Wilfred Detz are right with him. Wilfred Detz and Nick Radley side by side as they come down the home straight away. Nick Radley, number 21, Wilfred Detz, number 4. And British champion Shaun Harvey's been left back in 3rd place. Wilfred Detz moves ahead. And Wilfred Detz now starts to pull away from Nick Radley. And there's a battle going on for that 3rd spot, but it's the Dutchman in front. Looks like they're coming good towards the latter part of the meeting. Didn't have a very good first race, but now they're doing the business. And Scott Francis really pushing the British champion for that 3rd spot. And Jojo was stopped. Jojo Van de Verve and Eric Van Dijk have stopped on the infield. And now Wilfred and Dennie Detz are pulling away. The yellow and black flag goes out. Shaun Harvey has now got the better of Scott Francis as he pulls away from him. And now the gap is opening up as the Dutch boys lead number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison to that checkered flag. That final's going to be some final with these boys, isn't it? So 4, 21, 72 and 69 was how they finished. The result, a win for number 4, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz. In second place, number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. Third, number 72, Shaun Harvey and Andy Colvin. And then it was 69, Scott Francis and John Skinner. Winning time, 1 minute 46.11. 1 minute 46.11.
There's 224. That's just the blue one. That's just one. The white one's 74. Oh, okay. Yeah, they got gold.
Gets a good start, but Duncan Tolhurst is there. Duncan Tolhurst looking very, very quick indeed. Rob Wilson there. Duncan Tolhurst, Rob Wilson, Colin Blackburn, John Hiscock, Andy Simons, that's the order. And we lose Paul Johnson, he goes on to the infield. Well, Rob Wilson has looked like he was going to dominate the Sidecars all the way through today, but he's having to take second place at the moment. He's back there in second, and Duncan Tolhurst doing the business. Duncan Tolhurst there, just ahead of Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson tries to close that gap. These two pulling away now from Colin Blackburn, with John Hiscock in fourth place. Remember, they were sorting the points out here because it's all on points to find who goes to the final. Duncan Tolhurst then will see the yellow-black flag in front of him. 1 lap to go. Robson, Wilson there chasing. Then Colin Blackburn in the third. John Hiscock in fourth. That's the order. Andy Simons and Paul Johnson, I don't think will qualify enough points anyway now. Back there, but coming round towards the checkered flag. Rob Wilson's going to make his move. Oh, Duncan Tolhurst wins. Duncan Tolhurst gets there. Rob Wilson second. Colin Blackburn third. John Hiscock gets fourth, and fifth place goes to Andy Simons. The result: a win for number 74, Duncan Tolhurst. Second, 24, Rob Wilson. And well, we better mention their passengers, of course. We mustn't forget them. So I'll say again: first, Duncan Tolhurst and Terry Saunders. Second, number 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Third, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. In fourth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Beminster. Then in fifth place, number 93, Andy Simons and Darren Wills. Winning time at 1 minute 41.37. 1 minute 41.37. Please in the pit box for the 500cc solo final. number 2, Steve Smith. From Miles Simmons, number 9. 92, Paul Whiteland. Then Wayne Westaway. Followed by 17 in next. And then Ray Westbrook. Steve Smith going really well. Remember, as I told you, he won the British Championship first of all back in the 1970s. Steve Smith there with 1 lap to go, followed by Miles Simmons, Paul Whiteland in 3rd, Wayne Westaway in 4th, Ryan Partridge in 5th, and Ray Westbrook in 6th place. That's the order as they came by us for the final time. Checker flag then to number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh in the second semi-final, race number 36. Right, let's give you the result. Race number 36. A win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Second, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Third, 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Fourth, 118, Wayne Westaway and passenger Mark Courtney. In 5th place, number 514. And that was Ryan Partridge and Alan Elliott. And in 6th place, number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Winning time 1 minute 41.19. 1 minute 41.19. The numbers were 2, 9, 92, 118, 514 and 17. While the solos are just coming down, quickly I'll give you the lineup for race 39. Numbers only. They are 74, 24, 92, 9, 2 and 184. And Andrew Appleton, looks like he's going to pick gate 7. The reserve, by the way, for the right-hand sidecars will be number 25. Number 3 there, gate position for Phil Ashcroft. It looks like Martyn Sturgeon. Yes, he's picked number 6. Gate number 6 for Martyn Sturgeon. Richard Smith comes in at gate number 4. Gate number 4. And gate number 5 for Thomas Cooper. Tim Nobes, I can just see on the far side. What's he got? Tim Nobes, let's have a look at his number. Gate 1 or gate 2? Gate 2. Right. Gareth Hickmott on gate 8, out here on the outside. Here we go, the Danebury Aces Grand Final. The marshals walk away, the buttons are pressed, and away we go. It's Andrew Appleton that hits the front first. And problems, we got a rider going down, and it's Tim Nobes that's gone down. So Tim Nobes there is really, really annoyed with that. You can see he's not happy at all. Still on the racing line. The marshals are going to get him clear, I think, in time. Yes, they are. And Andrew Appleton comes up the straight. But no red flag. So, oh yes, there is a red flag gone up on the far side. So the red flag has gone up. So the race has been stopped. So they'll come back into line. Well, while they come back down into line for the final, I'll just run through those right-hand sidecar qualifiers again. They are 74, Duncan Tolhurst, 24, Rob Wilson, 92, Paul Whitelam, 9, Miles Simmons, 2, Steve Smith, and 184, John Hiscock. The reserve for the sidecar final the right-hand sidecar final will be Colin Blackburn. Here where's Tim Nobes? Is he here? Where's Tim? So we're just waiting for Tim Nobes to come down now. He's on 2 minutes to start in Marshall. So Tim Nobes on 2 minutes for the final. Back down in record time. It also means that the Danebury Club members could come up to Swindon to watch the sidecars as well, as it's the last round. Problems there for Tim Nobes. He can't get his bike going at the moment. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. There's a bike coming out for him now. He's up to 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. We're ready again. They're on the line then for the Danebury Aces Grand Final. Off the line they go. Andrew Appleton flies off the line there. Tim Nobes has got a better start. He's right there behind him. It's Andrew Appleton with Tim Nobes tucking in behind. That's the order. The Wimble Whopper winner there, trying to catch Andrew Appleton. But look at Andrew Appleton go as he pulls away from the first-class field that we got here. Just look at the speed he's got as he comes down the whole straight. Andrew Appleton and Tim Nobes, Phil Ashcroft, Richard Smith, then Thomas Cooper, followed by Gareth Hickmott, then Martyn Sturgeon. And all credit, what about that? Phil Harris pulls out, but what credit to the veteran there, getting to the grand final of the Danebury Aces. But up front, it's Andrew Appleton looking so classy. He's absolutely dominated everything this weekend. Tim Nobes going well. It looks like he's going to get that second place. He's got an invite to the bonfire burn-up. That's how much Tim Nobes has progressed. He's in the international lineup, and he really is a rider to watch for the future. 1 lap to go for Andrew Appleton. Tim Nobes in second place. Phil Ashcroft in third. Richard Smith fourth. Then it is 153 Thomas Cooper behind Gareth Hickmott. And then trailing right the way back there, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Checker flag and the winner, Andrew Appleton. Second place, he's pleased with that. Tim Nobes, waving to the girls. 83, Phil Ashcroft then gets the next place. Then Richard Smith, followed by Tommy Cooper, Gareth Hickmott, and then it is coming around Martyn Sturgeon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're coming around on a lap of honour. Let's see your appreciation. Make plenty of noise. Keep those cheers going as the victor of the Danebury Aces comes by here, comes by the commentary box. Well done to Andrew Appleton. Also show your appreciation to Phil Ashcroft, Thomas Cooper as they come by. And one of the young ladies is going to get a ride here with the checkered flag. Here we go. A solo lap from Andrew Appleton then. Keep those cheers going, everybody. As they come around, let's give you the result of the Danebury Aces solo final. The result, a win for number 4, Andrew Appleton. Second, number 12, Tim Nobes. Third, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. Fourth, 33, Richard Smith. Fifth, 153, Thomas Cooper. In sixth place, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Seventh, number 15, and that was Martyn Sturgeon. And the winning time, 1 minute 33.71. Of course, if we had time, Andrew could take them all round one by one. Now this is going to be wide open. We've got number 4, Wilfred and Dennie Detz. We've got 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. We need medical staff again at the pit box, please. The pit box, medical staff are needed in the pit box again, please. The pit exit, sorry, the pit exit, which is the opposite end to the pit box. That's the other end of the pits. If we can have the medical staff up there, please. Medical staff, you are required where the riders go in off the racetrack, please. Right, we're ready with the 500 sidecar final. Off the line they go, and what a flyer for the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman are there, number 4. As they disappear into the dust, it is the outfit number 4, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz there. And the other Detz, Mark Detz, is fighting his way through. He's up into 4th place. So it's Dutch boys versus the Brits. Wayne Reid has also got his best start of the day, and he's chasing the Dutchman as they come down towards us. It's number 4, Wilfred Detz and Dennie Detz, followed by Wayne Reid. Then it's Lester Goodwin, followed by Tony Starke, then Mark Detz, and would you believe it, one of the red-hot favourites, number 21, Nick Radley is coasting at the back. And, well, the battle's on here for the Danebury Aces sidecar 500cc final. And, yeah. Number 4 then, the Dutchman, followed by Wayne Reid, then Lester Goodwin, Tony Starke, Mark Detz is next. And number 21 still coasting. Well, what about this? What a surreal surprise. Wayne Reid up there in 2nd place in the Danebury Aces final against the Dutch boys here. 1 lap to go for Wilfred and Dennie Detz from Holland. They've come over here and racing at Danebury for the very first time. And Wayne Reid is chasing. He's going to chase him all the way to the checkered flag, and he's closing in. Wayne Reid closing in on the Dutchman now. He's keeping a tight line as they come down towards the checkered flag. It's going to be close, but it's going to be number 4. The Detz boys get there. Wayne Reid gets next. Then it's Lester Goodwin. Then Tony Starke in 4th. Then it's Mark Detz, who faded off towards the end of this meeting after winning all his races earlier on. Nick Radley coasting in for 6th place. Race 38, the 500 sidecar final. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your appreciation for both the English and the Dutch competitors as they come around. And of course, what a ride that was from number 4, Wilfred and Dennie Detz, to take victory. And what about youngster Wayne Reid, the local Southern Centre boy with Clive Preston? They were right up there in the Danebury Aces 500 sidecar final, getting a 2nd place. So as they come down, we'll give you the official result in a chance. But first of all, before we give you the result, let's hear those cheers as they come down the home straightaway.
Go on then, you go.
That's what we said that bike earlier on.
I think they're going to send some of the girls around with them with the flags. So the start line girls are going to jump onto the sidecars. Lester Goodwin going to put one of the young ladies on there. And the first, second and third are going to come round with the ladies. Keep the cheers going, and the first, second and third, and in fact also the fourth place one, Tony, is also bringing one of the young ladies around, so show the appreciation as they take the start girls around. While they come around, let's give you the official result. Trophies sponsored by Basil March, and it was a win for number 4 Wilfred and Dennie Detz. In second place, number 56 Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. Third, number 3 Lester and Anthony Goodwin. In fourth place, number 23 Tony Starke and Peter Halday. Fifth was number 111 Mark Detz and Gerald Ising. And then it was number 21 Mick Radley and Craig Mathison. Winning time 1 minute 47.96. 1 minute 47.96. Celebration time for Wayne Reed and Clive Preston. Let's hear a few cheers for them. So Duncan Tollers and Terry Saunders, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen to the watch, but don't forget of course former Masters champion Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. We've also got in there Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. They pulled off a few big events in their time. Then we've got the great Steve Smith, and of course Steve's pastor Carl Pugh, and also the regular boy down here, well, good supporter of the Danebury club, John Hiscock and Gareth Bemister. They're also in the final, so it could be anybody's final. While we have the opportunity, let's thank all the marshals, all the medical staff, all the hard work they've done, and to the Danebury club for putting on a fantastic weekend of Grasstrack racing. Yes, over 100 races in 2 days. Absolutely fantastic. So well done to all the marshals, medical staff. Thank you very much to the ladies on the start line, of course, the girls there and the men there on the start line. The timekeeper, the point scorers and the lap scorers in here. Thank you all very much for all the hard work put in today. And congratulations, of course, to the Danebury club on an absolute marvellous race meeting here. So it looks like Duncan Tolhurst has picked gate number 5. Rob Wilson, I think, is looking at gate 6. Yep, he's going to stay here on gate 6, I think. Yep, gate 5 for for Duncan Tolhurst. Gate 6 for Rob Wilson. Gate 4 for Paul Whitelam. Like Miles Simmons may go for gate 3. The young lady walks forward. Yes, he goes for gate 3. Looks like Steve Smith would have liked the outside, but he's going to have to go inside, I think, somehow. Yes, Steve Smith moves over for the inside. And he's going to go for gate 2. That's appropriate, isn't it? Number 2 going for gate number 2. And then gate 1 for John Hiscock, 184, right on tight on the inside. So we have the full lineup then. The Danebury Aces right-hand sidecar final is about to get underway. The buses burst and away they go. Steve Smith has been left on the line. John Hiscock's got a flyer on the inside but doesn't quite make it through. But tremendous racing there. Miles Simmons, tremendous here. John Hiscock, though, had a great start. And they get the rider, they still got the outfit on the track, and it looks like it's seized. There's they're gonna, oh, it's on the racing line. They're off the racing line. Rob Wilson then, Dr. Tallhurst. Paul Whitelam comes from the inside of John Hiscock. Whoa, that was near, wasn't it? Steve Smith there, still on the track. They're going to try and get that outfit going. They got it going. But, of course, they're going to be way back. So, Miles Simmons losing his passenger. So, Rob Wilson leads, Duncan Tallhurst second, Paul Whitelam in third place. Those three well clear of John Hiscock in fourth spot. And they're really kicking the stones up now, that's for sure. What a pace they're setting. Steve Smith has been left, he's a lap down, and well, poor old Miles Simmons just getting started again, having lost his passenger. But Rob Wilson has come good in the end here. And Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen are pulling away here in the Danebury Aces final. As the checkered flag is made ready. The yellow-black flag, they're going out to Steve Smith. Here they come. Over the line. Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen, the Danebury Aces champions for 2006. Number 74, Duncan Tallhurst second. 92 is Paul Whitelam. He gets third place. John Hiscock comes in for fourth. The winner there, number 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second at 74, Duncan Tallhurst and Terry Saunders. Third at 92, and Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Fourth, 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Bemister. Fifth, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And in sixth place, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Winning time, 1 minute 40.28. 1 minute 40.28. Right, the young ladies are going to jump on the back of the sidecars now and come round. Your chance to show your appreciation. Show your appreciation then, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen there, the Danebury Aces champions. Show your appreciation as all the outfits come around for a lap of honour. And there, Duncan Tallhurst and Terry Saunders also going round. Show your appreciation, everybody.
Ready to start then, and so we're going to start with the solos. In third place, it was Phil Ashcroft. Where's Phil Ashcroft? He's not gone home, surely. Phil Ashcroft. Okay, let's go with second then. In second place, Tim Nobes. I know he's here somewhere. Come forward, Tim. Keep the chairs going then. Tim Nobes, if you'd like to jump on rostrum place then, number 2. That's right. Number 3 is vacant. We're waiting for Phil Ashcroft to arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he has dominated the racing all the way through the weekend, and what a rider. The winner of the Danebury Aces 2006, Andrew Appleton. Receiving the awards. We'll have a chat to the guys in a minute.
There we go. I forgot about this bit.
Right, there's some photos going on here If Phil Ashcroft comes in, send him to the front. Oh, beautiful photograph there, trophy. Right, stay there if you would, gentlemen. Bob, will your lead reach? I don't want to... that's it, we'll let Alan Whale come in for his picture for the Speedway Star. Bill, do you want a quick picture first, and then we'll have a chat to them. Lovely. We'll walk across here, talk to Tim first. That was a bit of a pressure final there, wasn't it? Didn't think you were going to get there.
Oh, it was a bit hectic, I would say, to say the least.
You must be pleased. You look very pleased when you crossed the line for that second place.
Yeah, I was pretty pleased, but because one, it was a spare bike, and I hadn't even set that up, to be honest with you, all day. And I jumped on it, and I went out in the final. I got collected. I thought, bloody hell, that's ruined my chances. And come the rerun, they said the bike's okay to go out in the rerun, so I got out in the rerun, made the start. I knew I wasn't going to catch Andrew. And I looked behind, I couldn't see Phil or Richard Smith or anybody behind me, and I thought, okay, just keep this going, so the bike stays in one piece.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Tim Nobes. We just let Alan Whale get this other picture in. Has Phil Ashcroft arrived yet? No? Right, we'll move across and have a chat to Andrew. Andrew puts his awards down. Absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. It was a brilliant day, you know. So the organising club put on an excellent meeting here, and yeah, it was brilliant.
Brilliant. Well, you were brilliant. So well done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. One of the greatest riders we got in the UK now, Andrew Appleton. Well done, gentlemen. Well, obviously, Phil Ashcroft will get his awards. Do we have the right-hand sidecar boys here yet? Yeah, right. Well, we do the right-hand sidecars then. In third place, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. There you go. So Betty Hiscock then doing the presentations. Third place, got the new baby on the picture as well. Oh dear, he doesn't like that. In second place, Duncan Tolhurst and Terry Saunders. So receiving their awards from Betty Hiscock. They received their awards, and the winner, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Some beautiful trophies there. We've got the checks in there as well. Receiving the presentations there. Paul, are you pleased with third place or disappointed?
No, I'm very pleased with that. It was very hard going today, so yeah, very pleased.
How about yourself? Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy, very relieved.
And of course, new little baby to keep you going, yeah?
Yes, it's definitely keeping me going, yeah.
Wonderful, well done. While they're just getting their pictures and that, we'll move across here and we'll have a quick word to Duncan Tolhurst and Terry Saunders. We have a word with you before. You went extremely well today.
Yeah, we had a good day today. It was a little bit stony, but we got stuck in and we had a good day. Beat Rob in the semi, and yeah, we knew it was going to be a battle in the final. We had a battle coming off the corner. He got the better of that battle, so that's the way it is. It's good. Congratulations,
Terry. Best of best outfit to come on, isn't it? To get all these awards.
That's it. What's that?
It's good to get a driver here to get some awards for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm happy enough. So as long as he's happy and all.
Brilliant, Terry Saunders. And if I just move up here, excuse me, gentlemen. Congratulations, the Danebury Aces champion for 2006. Well done, Rob.
Yeah, thanks very much. A couple of things really. I'd like to say, obviously, well done to the club. I think it was an excellent meeting. Obviously the track's superb, really, the way it's laid out, and it's obviously great for spectators, etc. It's excellent for us, that's for sure.
Fantastic, congratulations. Why are you shaking your head, Nicky? You don't want to talk to me, is that it? Is he always this quiet?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a very shy boy, I think.
You'll have to train him up.
I'll try him, but like I say, I don't have much luck at the minute.
Congratulations, well done. Round of applause. Hang on, stay there a minute. I think there's something else. What's this? Right. Betty, would you like to go there to have your picture taken? You've got a presentation for Betty Hiscock, so if you just line up there and you'll get pictures, gentlemen, come forward. Right, thank you very much. Show your appreciation, everybody. Right, the 500cc sidecars next. Basil, you doing him, are you? Yeah. We got Basil March doing the presentations, and in third place it was Lester and Anthony Goodwin. They're right behind you, Basil. There you go. There you go, gents. He's already dropped part of your trophy over here. There you go. Trophies there from Basil March for Lester Goodwin and Anthony Goodwin. In second place, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. Popular second place ones. Onto the second place there on the rostrum. Receiving their trophies from Basil March. Of course, Basil's raced 500 sidecars in the past as well. Prominent member of the club. And the champions, Wilfred and Dennie Detz. It's a good cheers coming for our friends here from Holland, receiving their awards, pictures. They've got trophies. They've got garlands coming up as well. Beautiful, beautiful trophies there. And the shield, the garlands there as well coming up. While the garlands are going on, congratulations on your third place.
Thank you.
Was it as good as you expected? Because you didn't start off too well today, did you?
No, I started off rubbish actually, and as the day went on, sort of things sorted themselves out and come good at the end.
Yeah, I bet you're pleased to get that third place, because there was a few others that were going very quick, and a couple of the ones, the front runners in the beginning, didn't get in the top three.
Yeah, I think what it was, if just the track was brilliant, but the stones, if you got out in front, it just made it so much easier. So if you made the gate, you were going to do well. So,
well, congratulations on your third place. And just moving across here, because second place, and what a popular second place it was, wasn't it, eh? Wayne Reid, well done. Congratulations to you. You came good right at the end there to get some trophies. Second place here after winning the Wimbledon Whopper recently as well.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed the track, just the stones. I ate stones. They were horrible. It was it was good. I enjoyed it. The motor was going well, so that's it.
Well, you were pleased when you got out the traps there, I should imagine.
Yeah, once we look round, you clear it and just go for it. Then just sit back and wait for the stones.
You wait for the stones, there you go. You'll have to get them stones off the track for next year, boys. Right, let's have a chat then to, excuse me, gentlemen, Wilfred and Dennie Detz. Which one's which? Which one's Wilfred? Yes. You're Wilfred. Well, you've come over here from Holland. You've done the business. You're going back champions. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Have you enjoyed yourself over here?
Yeah, the day was very nice track. Yeah, I hope next year.
Well, I thought it was going to be your colleague that was going to be up here, Mark Detz, because he was going so well earlier on, but you boys did the business in the end. Does he speak English?
No.
Oh, that's good. He doesn't speak English. But anyway, congratulations. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done, boys. Wonderful. Basil just coming in the picture, everybody. Show your appreciation again then for the 500 sidecar winners, second, third in the Danebury Aces here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before you go, what about a round of applause for all these people in green, the Danebury Club members. Fantastic job they did. Well done. Congratulations, everybody. Have a safe journey home. Thank you very much and good night.
There's a battle for second place, though, with three outfits chasing that second spot as one of the Dutchmen closes up, right up on the inside. The battle's on here now. Shaun's trying to close in as they come down towards the checkered flag. He's left it too late, I think, or has he? Right on the line! Big Radley going round the outside. Duncan Tolhurst coming through on the inside. Colin Blackburn, but no, Richard Thomas holds him off. Three abreast as they go down towards the pits. Incredible racing here. Duncan Tolhurst now comes through as well, so Duncan Tolhurst now comes through. Tim Nobes gets an absolute flyer, and he's got the beating. Andrew Appleton back in third place. So good start there from Tim Nobes. Tim's holding off, but Andrew Appleton moves along, comes alongside and swoops into the lead. We've lost a rider going down. The Dutch boys try to come round, so then they do come round side. It's side by side as they come down the back straight. Chairs getting very, very tight, side by side again. And they switch to the inside line. It looks like they're through. Miles Simmons comes on the inside of Colin Blackburn. Colin Blackburn fights back, but it's Miles Simmons that goes down the hill in the lead. And Richard Smith looking at the outside line. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, side by side. And Phil Ashcroft goes wide. Richard Smith comes alongside, and Richard Smith comes through. Tony Starke now coming under pressure. Wayne Reed comes up the inside. Wayne tries to get through the inside. Tony Starke holds him off, and he's going in very, very quick into the corner, and he's got him. He's got through into second place, but he swoops around the outside, and look at this, is wheel to wheel with the Dutchman on the outside of Nick Radley. Nick Radley just got the lead slightly. No, it's side by side. There's nothing in it at all. Nick Radley and Wilfred Detz are right with him. Wilfred Detz and Nick Radley side by side as they come down the home straight away. The buttons are pressed and away they go. It's Andrew Appleton that hits the front first. And problems, we got a rider going down, and it's Tim Nobes that's gone down. Off the line they go, and what a flyer for the Dutchman, the flying Dutchman, and then the buttons pressed and away they go. Steve Smith has been left on the line. John Hiscock's got a flyer on the inside, but doesn't quite make it through. But tremendous racing there. Over the line, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen, the Danebury Aces champions for 2006.